Hello friends, it's dinner time and I was not really sure what to cook, so I thought of making something from what's already available in the kitchen. So let's cook, and I want to tell you one thing. This is not a cooking video. I just want to share how you can you know choose healthy alternatives and how can you increase the nutrient content of your food. So let's get into the kitchen and cook. Come with me. So let me show you the ingredients first. Here I have taken chopped onions, capsicum, tomatoes, green chilies. I'll be using green chilies instead of red, and then I'm taking half a lemon. This is wheat flour and some boiled soya chunks. Then we have in spices, I'm only using two spices, that's black pepper and salt. Salt also I'm using rock salt, which is a more raw form of the salt and it is more pure. So let's get cooking. Here I've taken a pan, I'll let it heat, and I will put half a tablespoon of ghee. As you can see, I've put only half a tablespoon. So instead of oil, I'm using ghee, which is a source of healthy fat, and it is also a source of vitamin A, which is good for eyes. So instead of using oils, you can use ghee, butter, or olive oil for your cooking. If not for all three meals, at least for one or two you can. So once the ghee melts, I will add onions and green chilies. So I'm adding in onions and green chilies here. We usually use onions in our cooking, but because we overcook them, it loses its nutrients. So onions are a good source of fiber, and it has decent amounts of vitamin C, folate, vitamin B6, and potassium. So these are micronutrients which are needed in less quantities, but our body requires them. So we should try to not overcook our vegetables, and if possible eat them raw. So as I told you, it's a good source of folate. So folate is very good for pregnant women, as it helps in cell growth. And as I told you, I'm using green chilies here instead of red ones. So from red chilies you don't get anything, but here if you add green chilies you will get vitamin C and beta carotene, which is good for your eyes and skin. So this is a healthier alternative. Try adding in green chilies instead of the red ones. I'm adding in tomatoes now. Tomatoes, you must be knowing, are a good source of vitamin C, vitamin A, and vitamin B6. Vitamin C is good for immunity, which we get from lemon also, which we get from green chilies also, onion also. So I've added in some salt, and the salt that I'm using is rock salt. So this has less iodine, and again has for like you can, if you do not want to use rock salt all three times a day, you can at least use it for your dinner or and breakfast, and in lunch you can use regular salt so that you get some amount of iodine also. So I will let the tomatoes cook for some time. As I told you, I won't be overcooking the vegetables. We are just slightly softening them. We'll check it once, And now I will add the capsicum. I did not add capsicum before because capsicum usually gets cooked very easily, so we will just leave it for a minute or two after adding. And now I'm adding black pepper. This is considered to be a superfood. And also capsicum, I forgot to tell you, is a good source of iron, and it has lots of antioxidants and a good amount of fiber. So as you can see, using these three vegetables we are getting so many micronutrients. So let's prepare the base. So I'm making a paratha. Now you must be wondering that for dinner I'm gonna have paratha. So don't worry, this is wheat flour, and since I'm just gonna have two of them, that's fine. And moreover, I'm going to use ghee, so that's healthy fat, so you need not worry. The problem comes only when you use vegetable oil. So this the whole recipe hardly takes 10 minutes after like you chop the vegetables. And I'm really sorry, I forgot to show you when I added soy chunks. So after capsicum I have only added the boiled soy chunks to it. Since these are boiled, we need not cook it too much. And I will make the paratha now. I will you can see I will be applying very less ghee. And it's very important that you maintain at least 2-3 hours of gap after having your dinner. So even if you're having ghee, that's fine, it will get digested. So in this meal, as you can see, we have had healthy fats, we have uh, carbohydrates, and then we have protein from soy chunks, and we are getting so many micronutrients. So this makes for a very healthy option, and also it is light and it is easy to prepare. And yes, it is also tasty, you can try it yourself. The paratha is almost done, and so is my stuffing. I will close and I will add in some lemon. Lemon is very good for your immunity as it is vitamin C. It is also good for your skin. So our food is ready. Let's take it out. You can add in coriander leaves. I did not have them, so I did not. You can add in more of filling, and here I'm using a toothpick to close it. It's not required, I just wanted to show, so I've done this. And I'm using ketchup, but I think a healthier option would be to use a green chutney, but as I told you, I did not have coriander, so I'm using ketchup here. And the meal is ready, tasty and healthy. Thank you for watching the video.